So whatever your situation is, especially if it's been like very stagnant between you, I feel like, and somebody else you're dealing with, there is a change there because you are not allowing things to stay stagnant. Hi Scorpios, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing your reading. I'm recording this post-eclipse, right after the eclipse. Crazy energy, so hope you guys are all doing fine. Definitely for most people I've been talking to, this has been very, very transformative. But let's see what's going to come up for you guys. Let's see. So today we're using a bunch of different actually tarot. Let's start with Lenormand. Watch if you're Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Before we get started, as always, don't forget to hit like for this video if you appreciate this content. Don't forget to subscribe as well. I think only 30% of you guys are subscribed. So if you like the Scorpio readings, make sure you subscribe. Enable the ring button to also not miss any updates. What else? Also for donations, some people were asking me, there is a thanks button underneath this video. I think you can access it after the premiere is done. What else? There is all the information about this in the description box. I still have spots open for 2023 private astrology and tarot reading, so make sure you check it out. It's in the description box. What else? I don't know if the private student one-on-one for tarot is still available. If it is, it's going to be in the description box, because I'm like recording these things. I don't always check what's in stock, what's not, but whatever basically is available, private readings, classes, anything like that, everything is going to be in the description box. And anyway guys, let's get started. Let's start with Lenormand. Let's see what's the energies we are currently dealing with. Let's see. Definitely a powerful shift. Take some time to take care of yourself. I've personally been, I don't know, kind of not feeling like bad, but like I've been feeling kind of, I don't know, like needing more rest, which is totally normal. Usually during eclipses, if you feel a little bit like different, it's totally, of course, you take care of yourself. I'm not a doctor, but like if you emotionally feel something or whatever, most of the time it's you reacting to eclipse. And sometimes you even feel this way during new and full moons. I personally do. Let's see. Scorpios. Ooh, okay, too many cards. No. Let's give me one card for Scorpio that we need to see right now. All right. Oh, we have here dog, it's a dog card. This card usually talks about loyalty. This card talks about devotion. Number 18 could be important here. Number 10 could be important here as well. I feel like you have somebody in your life very devoted to you. Like this person is 100% committed, 100% loyal, 100% just wants to make you happy. And I feel like it's interesting because what they are showing me here is that this is this person's essence. Like they are very devoted, they are very loyal, they are very committed, they are very honest as well. But it's almost like there is a part of them that maybe feels sometimes like, I cannot show Scorpio, let's say, for example, that I'm this way, because then they will take me for granted, then they will take advantage of me, probably because I feel like this is the person who's been very loyal, very giving, very committed in their previous relationships, and I feel like a lot of people took it for granted or maybe took it as a weakness. This is something that you could resonate with too. You could resonate with this energy of Scorpio as well, but I feel like it's not, though they're very clear here, it's not you they are talking about here. Even though you could resonate with all of these energies, you could be like, yeah, this is how I am in relationships. I get it, yes, I feel like that's what they say, and a lot of you will resonate with this, but it's not you, however, here, it's the person you're connecting with. Now, a lot of you are already in a relationship or connecting with this person. For some of you, this is what you're manifesting. Again, it's a general reading. By the way, I'm recording this, it's 444, they're showing me 444. I'm not going to show it to not disturb the piece of the video, but just trust me that I'm recording a video and it's 444. I always see angel numbers when I'm recording your videos, guys. Like, fascinating. So yeah, 444 could be a sign for some of you. Also, fours, of course, deal with family, home, stability. So for some of you, you already have a person you're going to have a family with, something very long-term, very, very stable. Again, I feel like this person is very much a partner material, husband or wife material, whoever you're connecting with. But there is a part of them that almost wants to I feel like maybe they've dated emotionally unavailable people in the past or something like that. People who would really like bad boys or like F boys or whatever. So they were like, what the heck? I'm such a husband or such a wife material. How come people don't appreciate it? So for them, maybe unconsciously, if sometimes they act out a little bit, they're trying to act like a bad person or whatever. It's not because they actually are or they are even trying to be. I feel like for some of them, they think that's what is attractive. That's what other sex, opposite sex or same sex, whatever you're into, likes. But in reality, this is a very stable, very committed person, very loyal, very, I'm hearing, devoted person. So very, very important. Also, somebody here could have a dog or is about to get a dog. Dog is a very important energy here. So anything else I want to say here? Well, it's a lot of information from one card. Yeah, you have somebody very committed, very devoted to you. Again, for those of you who don't know this person yet, I feel like this is what you are currently manifesting. Now, shall we? I want to do more oracle. Hold on, let me see. Let's do a romance angel card while we at it. Yeah, look at this. Express your love. So you have, maybe you've expressed your love to recently to someone. Maybe somebody recently expressed their love to you. But there is this energy where whatever you're dealing with, I feel like at the moment, soon there will be a lot of grand gestures, love expression. I feel like somebody is coming to you to express their love to you. Say like, hey, I really love you, or hey, I really want to be with you. We have here, let your friends help you. I feel like maybe either you or this person is also like somehow related through friends. Friends are helping here. Friends are trying to also guide both of you to each other. For some of you, maybe you've had an experience where you really had to forgive something here, like you really had to, you know, just like be like, okay, you know, things were weird before, but let's start again. I feel like for some of you, you're starting again with the same person. But for most of you, the idea here is that there's been maybe lack of expression before, or expression of something hasn't happened, and this is about to happen now, which makes a lot of sense. We have planets in Scorpio now. Venus is in Scorpio, Mercury in Scorpio, Sun in Scorpio, and we just had this eclipse in Taurus. And the next new moon that we're going to have, I believe, is going to be November 23rd, new moon of Sagittarius, which also going to be with Venus, with Mercury. So a lot of expression is going to come in, I feel like, for those of you who have not experienced yet. But I really like the dog card for you. I feel I feel very strongly about this card. I don't also remember what was the last time if ever we got in this. I have somebody very loyal, very, very loyal. Now let's see with your tarot. This is the deck basically that has like images from both sides, but let's see what this deck is gonna show us. Ouch. One more shuffle. I'm gonna get some new decks too, but I'm not sure what to get. I have so many decks. And I always like using Rider Waite the most, so yeah. Anyway, let's look at you and let's look at the person you're connecting with. I'm gonna take all cards right away. Let's take a look. Okay, we have here Ace of Cups is you. We have here Seven of Swords for you. We have here Seven of Pentacles. Okay, I think you're doing something you're not telling anyone about. I'm not sure what it is. The Five of Pentacles, we have the Magician. You're in this energy where you're doing something, I feel like, that no one knows about. No one knows about. Let me see. Took too many cards for you guys, but let me just trust the process on it. How many cards I took? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards. We usually do 7, but okay, let's keep the 7 cards. Now let's look who you're connecting with. And don't worry, I will show and explain everything here in a moment. Different type of reading today. Okay, we have here Temperance. We have here Judgment. We have here the Fool. We have here Justice. Well, your person has a lot of major arcana. We have here Two of Wands. Your oh, this is a card from a different deck. I don't know how it ended up in this deck. Two of Cups, but let's trust this, that it needs to be here. We have Four of Wands. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, you do have someone very devoted to you. Okay, we have here 10 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have here another Two of Cups. Look at this. Focus. Very pretty deck. Just a little different because it's like, you know, images from both sides. Okay, guys, let's talk about this. So let me just go over the cards I'm seeing for you first, then for them, and we'll discuss. All right, so again, it's a very different deck. I'm interpreting, as always, things more intuitively. So for you, we have the Ace of Cups, we have Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, the Magician. And what is this? Yeah, and we also have here the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. These are the cards we're seeing for you. For the person you're connecting with, we have the Temperance, we have Judgment, we have the Fool, we have Justice, a lot of major arcana, we have Two of Wands, we have Two of Cups, we have Four of Wands, and we have 10 of Wands. What I'm seeing for this, again, don't forget we have Two of Cups as a general energy at the bottom. What I'm seeing from this is that you've recently experienced some events in your life which you were, let's be honest, not very happy about. It could have been, you could have been waiting for something to actually turn around, to be better, to get better, or some kind of situation. And it's like, not to say that it's been completely horrible, but basically you were not very much satisfied with your results. That's what I'm getting here. Let me just move cards into frame a little. So you were basically not exactly most satisfied with your results, but I feel like that's what's happening, is that you are keeping it a secret. So like whatever you're dealing with right now, no one really knows. You became very mysterious. Like, no one knows if things are going well or not well, what you're up to. A lot of people, I feel like, are wondering. It could also be if you're in a connection with someone that you don't really show your cards right now. If you're disappointed, you're not really showing it. If you are waiting for them, you're not showing it. If you are manifesting them, maybe, I don't know, you're not showing it. Whatever the things you're doing, whatever the things that are on your mind, I feel like you really pulled back your energy. And by the way, if that's what you're doing, I just saw 1111 on my camera. I feel like it's working. It's actually really helping you. Whatever is happening in your life, it's almost like maybe you were very open before and everyone knew what's happening in your business, your person, whoever you're connecting with, knew everything about you. You were super, super like showing everyone everything, expressing everything. Maybe you had social media, now you deleted it, or became just more mysterious. Not necessarily like you completely, disappeared, but there's something about you where you kind of like left the scene, basically. No one really knows what's up with you now. No one really knows, whether it's your family, friends, loved one. No one knows for sure, like, actually what's going on with you. And I feel like there is some issues you might be having, yes, but it's like you basically, I feel like if there's any issue, it's more like disappointment, something you were hoping that was gonna be bringing you results already, or were bringing you something already. Maybe it's even career connected, something where basically you were like, oh, come on, like what's going on? And I feel like if it's especially career related, situation will be turning around soon. But what I'm seeing here as well is that there is some kind of renewal here happening with the Ace of Cups energy, where it's like your energy is being renewed now. So maybe you're like, something basically is going through a complete turnaround. Maybe you're doing complete transformation. If it's a business, maybe complete rebranding. If it's like whatever it is, you're going through some kind of renewal. Basically, that's what I'm seeing. So in a way, maybe like everything you did before, you're like letting it go. You're like, maybe even it's one of those situations where you're like, I'm gonna forget everything that happened here, and I'm gonna just completely erase like past or present circumstances, and start creating, start manifesting from scratch. And especially if you're in that energy with like manifesting and all of that, and this is why you're kind of pulling your energy back and hiding yourself a little bit. You're not available, I feel like, for everyone. I'm hearing Scorpio is not available right now. You are going to, I feel like, do very well, basically, is what they are showing here. You're going to do very well, because with the Eight of Swords to the Seven of Wands, no one really knows what you're dealing with. You are the one who is aware of what you're dealing with. And maybe there's been an energy where even something not related to you has affected you in a way where you felt like, oh my God, I cannot move forward. But I feel like you're basically erasing all of that. You're like, the most important energy for me in your deck, in your row here, the only major arcana we have for you is the Magician. I feel like the Magician here can basically like fix whatever other things is. And the fact that you're also doing a lot of things in secret right now. The other two cards that are major, you know, are Ace of Cups and Queen of Cups. So with your emotions, with your feeling, with your intuition, you can direct yourself now towards the right path, towards the right manifestation of things. So all of this is looking really, really good. Again, your biggest energy here is that of manifestation. We're going to check actually in a little bit, in a moment, what exactly are you manifesting right now, if this resonates. Okay, now let's look at the energy of the person you are connecting with. It's very interesting because they actually have a lot of major arcana, which kind of tells me here that there's a lot of energy right now that's kind of like, it's like, to me, in general, whenever major arcana shows up in the reading, it's like there is a higher power strongly involved with whatever is going on. So it could be their higher self, it could be also maybe even something you are manifesting, it could be something they are manifesting as well. There is a lot of just energy of a big transformation from what I'm seeing here. Also, what's very interesting, what's very symbolical to me is that the fact that we have Two of Cups here, even though it's not from like even this deck, it's just a card ended up here, and then we have also Two of Cups at the very bottom, right, of the deck. So what I feel like is going on with them, Leo energies, first of all, is here. We also have Sagittarius, Scorpio, even other Scorpio energy, Aquarius energy, but there could be, you know, anything else as well. So like I don't really necessarily feel like it's a specific sign here. Libra energy. What I feel like is happening is that they are understanding kind of something maybe about themselves, about their soul purpose, and they're preparing to start a major journey. It could be something that you guys are starting together. It's like they are very much like, let's just say if this person is single, never been married, they're thinking, what would life be like if I got married? Or like, let's say maybe they were with someone before. They're like, what if I give love a chance again? What if I do this? What if I do this? This is the person who is very actively right now thinking about what next step is. They are in the energy of deciding what this next step should be. And because the Two of Wands, which to me represents this kind of like making a decision about what next step should be, is underneath the Magician, I feel like whether consciously or unconsciously, you have a lot of influence on what path they will choose to take. Maybe you're actually discussing with them that, where you're like, listen, like I would like us to do this and this and that. You know, there's something here about the next step that they're going to be taking that's highly influenced by you because the Magician is here. Now, there's also this energy where maybe their lack of making a decision before is what's caused you, like, you know, what's caused you this Five of Pentacles energy where you are like, come on, what's taking you so long, right? But I feel like now, like with the Seven of Pentacles, you've been basically waiting for them to start something here, maybe even something with you. And I do feel like they are doing this now. I do feel like there is this energy, especially with Two of Cups and Four of Wands here, where the decision is being made to commit. Like if they're not committed yet, which I would be surprised for a lot of you, because I feel like this is actually already happening or happened. If it's not that yet, I feel like that's about to happen. There's an energy here where it's like, I want only you. Again, don't forget that we have this puppy energy, like dog energy in the beginning. You have somebody who is very devoted and loyal. I feel like it was not a question for a lot of you, or it is not even now a question of whether they're devoted and loyal. It's a question of more like how to do the next step. Like, let's just say this kind of thing where it's like, okay, if we get married, will we have a kid next year or in 5 years or in 3 years or stuff like that. If it's not that kind of situation, it could be like, okay, so how are we gonna do this? Like, you know, are we gonna live together? Are we not gonna live together? Like, are you like, how much, you know, like where are we gonna, you know, there's a lot of practical, I feel like, decisions when it comes to manifestation of a relationship here, but I feel like the commitment is already there. So like, I feel like commitment is already there, and if it's not, I feel like it's about to be. I also feel like for those of you who are single watching this, there is this kind of energy where you are manifesting someone who's going to be very committed. Like, this is the most loyal energy, honestly, I've ever seen in Scorpio reading. Sorry, it kind of sounded depressing a little bit, but no, it is good though. So what I want to see here is the following. First of all, I want to see a little bit more about your manifestation here. What are you manifesting currently? Okay, we have here Ace of Cups with the Queen of Swords. I feel like you have clarity exactly and this is very specific message for some of you. I feel like you at the moment have this clarity on how exactly you want to experience love. So maybe before you were kind of like hoping it's going to be like this, and hoping the stars will align, and hoping this and this will happen, and waiting for this and that. There's something here about this energy that changed, I feel like, where now you are deciding how you want to be loved. Let's just say you have certain list, qualities you're looking for in a partner, or you want your current partner to change certain things, or to do certain things in a different way. You're very clear basically about how you want this love experience to be from this point onwards. And because we took this card as a clarification of what you're manifesting, I feel like that's what you are actually manifesting. Like, clarity is very important. It's almost like the more clear you can be about the frequency, the feeling, how you see yourself, how you see them, and all of that, the more it's basically the better. Like, I don't know, the more the better. Let's see anything else here we need to know, and we'll take a look and extend it even deeper about like everything currently manifesting. Any advice for those of you who are resonating? Let's just see a little more. What else are you currently manifesting? We have here Knight of Swords. There's something here about very, very clear energy. Very clear energy. And like, I feel it's almost like with the Knight of Swords, this is a very, very like fast, I even want to say, movement forward with a Star card. Very fast movement forward. Not something that takes you a long time, but it's like, it's quick. Let's see a little more. Queen of Cups, yeah, because there is emotional, I feel like, clarity on what you want to receive out of experience. Certain experience, you became very clear about what you want. I feel like maybe in the past you were not sure, or not 100% sure, or maybe not sure if you can get it, something like that, and now there is certainty is what I'm seeing. King of Swords, yeah, clarity, and we had King to the Queen of Swords. Clarity in both masculine and feminine. So you're kind of clear on how you want to feel. You're clear how you want your partner to show up. And I feel like it's a very, very beautiful energy here. Very beautiful. Got strength at the bottom. There is some kind of also, I feel like, agreement coming towards you and another party. So whichever way you want to, whichever way which resonates, apply it. So now let's just clarify your person. Let's clarify second row with Tarot de la Nuit. They're going through this very big transformation when it comes to, I feel like, even how they see themselves in a relationship. Like, there is some kind of aha moment I feel like a person is having, or again, if it's a new energy, it's just a person who's so different, maybe even from people you've experienced so far. Let's just see. We have here the Empress. We have here Judgment. Judgment clarified by Judgment. Look at this. We have Judgment clarified by Judgment. So you have very big energy here. We have here 10 of Wands, and they had 10 of Wands here too. So 10 of Wands, it's almost like they needed, I feel like, for those of you who are wondering why is this person not starting a new journey or hesitating to start a new journey, it's because there's a lot of baggage they had to remove. Okay, we have here 8 of Cups. We also have here 6 of Wands. We have here the Star. They're saying be willing to walk away. Now, I'm not sure what it means. I feel like it means that don't show that basically you will be there no matter what. I'm not sure. We'll clarify this. We have Nine of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. We have Queen of Swords. What I'm hearing here is like this. With the Empress to the Judgment card, this person right now is receiving a lot of clarity. Like, maybe there was a time of also non-moving. It's what seemed to be like non-movement, things not really moving anywhere. For those of you who showed, by the way, that if this person doesn't make up their mind, or if this person doesn't step up in some way, you're more than willing to walk away. Now, again, it's not in a way where you're like blackmailing or whatever, but you're like, listen, you have certain expectation, you see something. Maybe you didn't even tell them anything. Maybe there was no discussion, so listen, if you do X, Y, and Z, or if you don't do X, Y, and Z, I'll walk away. You just did, for some of you. They didn't see it happening, or again, if it's not so dramatic as walking away, it could be just detaching. Because again, detaching in a way, it's even powerful sometimes than walking away, because you could walk away, but if you're still energetically there, it's like very often it doesn't really shift things so much. Sometimes you are there, yes, but like the version of you that they experience maybe as very loving all over them and stuff is not there, because you're like, listen, I can only reward the behavior that I like, right? If you're not making certain decisions, if you're whatever, like I'm gonna give you a chance, but I'm not 100% there. I'm maybe 50% there only. And there's something here with the Six of Wands to the Star, to the Nine of Wands and Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this person was trying to protect certain aspect of their life, but now with the Star and Six of Wands, I just feel, again, because it's next to the Magician here, there is almost like divine intervention for some of you, that it all works out. Because at the end of the day, again, with this puppy card here, there is like very big love here. There is something where it's like, if it's love, if it's love and if there's effort there too, things do work out. And again, something here with the Magician where you really influencing the situation quite a bit. So again, we have a person here who is very committed to you. I do feel like for most of you, there was just more so a disagreement or maybe lack of clarity on where it's gonna go, how it's gonna go, and things like this. But I feel like this is something that's really, really clearing up now. And for a lot of you, I do feel like you're getting results, not even what you expected. I feel like better than expected. More like you're like, whoa, this is actually impressive. Alrighty, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna clarify some of these cards. We're gonna be extended. Now let's just see here, Seven of Swords. It's not, again, them who is hiding, but maybe they're also aware of that you are not fully showing something. Let's just see how the Seven of Swords clarifies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 will clarify Seven of Swords on your end. Now we will also talk more about what you're currently manifesting with the Magician. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want to take 8 cards for the Magician. The 8 is also infinity symbol. And I want to see here, what did this person realize about the connection? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for Judgment card here. And we will also see the next action and the victory that you have. I feel like the next action, whatever they take, is the victory for you. So let's just put it this way. So let's take 6 cards for this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Anything else, like general energy here is the moon. So I do think for a lot of you, this also is something that's happening because of the eclipse. Like eclipse really shifted the energy here. And look at this, the sun and the moon together, which also leads to some kind of offer, some kind of movement forward. But the sun and the moon here, it's like literally also energy of soulmate, divine masculine, divine feminine type of energy. So again, we have here energy of commitment, energy of just really clarity of how to move forward. So anyway, link to the extent is going to be down below. Thank you guys so much for joining. As always, don't forget to give this video a big like, and we'll talk soon. Bye.